I am running a grain cart. Dad's in the combine today, so running a grain cart for him. We are combining beans, just getting started. Still filling the first truck up. Let me see if I can get my phone situated a little better here. You can see Rylan over there. Say hi. It's not too bad. Grain carting beans is boring. So I said to Rylan, we should do a live stream. And he said, yeah, let's do it. So we're doing it. So, alright. We just emptied into the truck. We are heading back to the combine. Get my chat set up here. Hello, everybody. So we had Friday. We ended up with was it Friday? No, Thursday. We ended up with like 6/10 of rain there. We ran on Friday. Was able to do what? 40 acres here, 35 acres. And then we got rained out, but we only had like 400, so just a light little bit. Enough to stop the combine, but not enough to really make things muddy or cause big problems. So that shut us down on Friday, and then we started back. Well, we were going to start in yesterday. I came and looked at the beans, and I'm like, they need an hour, hour and a half. And between then, when I looked, and that hour and a half later, it rained. We had another 100th of an inch. It was enough to get the sidewalks wet and say, well, we aren't combining today. So we let it go yesterday, and then started here this afternoon at, what, 2 o'clock, 2:30? 2:30, I guess. So we're going to finish the field that we were in when we got rained out on Friday. We got probably 15 acres left to go here, and then move down the road to a field that is going to wheat this fall.
Daddy, you're 100%.
100%? What are you talking about?
Straight.
Straight? Oh, it was on 0 or 360?
It was on 0 and then
He's watching, yep. He's watching the GPS indicator of which way we're driving. All right. Good afternoon from Breckenridge. Hello. Picking corn yet? No, we're picking beans still. We are still in beans. We're going to run beans as much as possible when we can. I'm getting a little nervous about the weather and just being able to get the beans done timely, and not having the right weather to do it is going to be a problem. So we don't have a great day today. We didn't have a great day Friday. But we ran, and we're doing some, trying to get as much done as we can. The next 3 days don't look great, but they look like we might get something done. And so hopefully we'll get a bunch of beans combined this week. I need water. And get the rest of the wheat planted. So Phil's planting wheat right now, which is good.
with the cars, the semis. How are we going to do that?
Well, we will run the semis if we need to. But we should be able to get all the beans from this field on the semi and the grain cart, so we should be able to finish it.
Oh, so this will be full and the semi will be full?
Yeah, something like that. We'll see. Yeah, so beans as much as we can. Hello from Indiana. Afternoon from Saskatchewan, Canada. Must be half done with your beans. We are not half done with the beans. We are more than 25% done, but we are not half done. We got a long ways to go yet. Hello from Croatia. Hello from 780 in southeast South Dakota. Well, hello there. We got Dad in the combine today. How are the beans doing for you this year? Getting the average you wanted? Yeah, our beans have been better than expected. The beans down to Berkey were very good, and I thought those would be good. They were a little better than I thought they might be, but that was expected that they were good. However, the beans that we are combining right now are better than I expected. They're running over 70, and I did not think we were going to have beans running over 70, or at least not many, and not this field. So that is a good sign for things to come. We were doing some things right around here, I guess, and it rained, although we were very dry a couple of times this summer, so that's why I didn't really think that our beans would be that great, but it worked out for us. So. All right, he's ready to unload, so we're going to get up here and The last pass, my machine sync did not work great. We'll see if it works better this time, but hand ready to grab the wheel if necessary. It's locked on. We'll see if it stays that way. And we'll pick the camera up and show you what's going on here a little bit. Flip her around. It's not going very fast. 2.9, 2.8. Beans might be still just a touch tough, although they're a little drier today than what we were running on Friday. We were in the mid 14s, and I will take that. I'm hoping that in today's video at some point I can work through the math on why I would rather combine beans at 15% moisture than 10% moisture, because I've made that comment several times, and I'm starting to get some people questioning me like, well, aren't you getting docked for hauling 15% beans in? Yes we are, but if you do the math on what you're giving up by hauling them 10% beans instead of 13% beans, you're losing more money doing it that way than you are getting docked for 15% beans. So we'll go through that. I think I did it last year or 2 years ago, but now's not the time in a live stream. All right, he's empty. Now we've only got 9,500 pounds on there. We need 14 to fill the truck, probably closer to 20 to fill the truck, let's be honest. So we're just gonna go back and grab another round rather than running back and forth quite so much with as far away from the truck as we were starting to get. So then we come down here and we sit and we wait. Then you guys go back in your holder. Like that. Alright. Been waiting for a live stream to ask these questions. Can you sell source anywhere in Michigan? Yes, I can sell source anywhere in Michigan. I'm pretty sure I can sell it anywhere in the country if I wanted to. I just have to have it direct shipped instead of having them ship the product to me and then me deliver it. It's just no problem. So yeah, if somebody's interested in that, let me know. I can at least get you more information if you don't for some reason want to buy it directly from me. And did your in-furrow molasses stuff come from QLF? It did indeed come from QLF. That's 721.3 MKP, I think they call it, their starter. And I ran some of their Boost this year. In fact, this field of beans that we're commenting right now had Boost on it, which is a molasses sugar foliar product that we used that was brought up as, hey, maybe that's part of the reason why your beans are so good. Sorry for the sun there in the background. Not much I can do about that, I don't think. Yeah, you hold your hand up right there and just block out the sun. Now you're fine. Just saw you on, been working on my granddaughter's truck. Just getting started, Roger. Well, from Buffalo, New York. How much work do you need to do to the dryer before you can run corn through it? We talked about it several times. Well, technically we can run corn through it at any point. I would like to get the man lift back here to be able to get to the outside and just work on stuff where we had that fire last year, but I climbed up on the inside there and looked the one day, and it's really not bad. It's not all rusted up like we thought it might be, so I don't know that much is going to happen to it because I can't get the man lift back here. We don't have a way to haul it, and I've asked my buddy a couple of times, and we just haven't made it work and gotten it lined up. So hopefully we can get that done soon, although Dad had another little project on the barn he wanted to do and was still using it, so whatever. So, if we get to the point where we're selling corn, we're going to put corn in it regardless and not worry about... Does that help? Not really. Good afternoon, Nathan from Memphis, Tennessee, suburb named Germantown. That one doesn't help. That one up. Good afternoon. Good afternoon from north of Charlotte. What has the percentage of dryness points of corn and what are you yielding in beans? Percentage of dryness points of corn. Well, I assume you're asking me what the corn moisture is. Well, I took a sample earlier this week in a field that's probably some of our drier stuff, and it was 21, which I was surprised by. So whenever we can get to corn, we'll get to it and we'll go. I'm not waiting for it to dry, really, although some of the other stuff I'm sure is much wetter than that. It's just a matter of we run beans when we can run beans, and then we worry about the corn kind of thing. So, and as far as the beans and what they're yielding, we're somewhere in the low 70s in this field, 71, 72, I think. They're dang good beans. Hello from Pennsylvania. Any thoughts of buying an X9 in 4 years? Rylan, what do you think? Should we buy an X9? Why?
Because it's the best
Because it's the best what?
tractor.
Tractor.
John Deere tractor.
X9?
Oh, that's a combine.
That's a combine. No, I'm not thinking about buying an X9. It's a highly unlikely to happen. We run an 8-row corn head. Like, I don't need an X9. See, now, okay. A few comments back, we had somebody commented they're from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm pretty sure that Ted here is from just north of Charlotte, Michigan. And it's pronounced Charlotte for whatever reason, not Charlotte. Anyway, all the beans seem to be done, and they're starting on corn. Wow. Or maybe that's the same guy. Oh no, that's the same guy. Never mind. Yeah, they might be done in North Carolina. I don't always read your names, so I don't catch it when people write the same comments, or the same person comments over multiple times. Howdy from Alberta, Canada. There are 2 sons in your background. Yes. I had some dry beans run 80 bushels, 4,800 weight. Best ever. We were doing it. That sounds really good. I know very little about dry beans, so I could not tell you what a good yield is, but 80 bushel beans is good beans no matter what, I think. As a seed dealer, have you seen any increased interest in non-GMO corn after Mexico's put a ban on GMO imports? Zero. I have seen zero interest in non-GMO corn. And I do offer a little bit, but I have not yet sold any. It's been years since I sold a bag of conventional corn. So, no, hasn't impacted it at all. Hi from Coventry in England. You fired up your dryer yet? We have not, because we have not run any corn yet. North Dakota, have you thought about a folding 12-row corn head? Not really. I mean, I can't keep the corn away from an 8-row. We can't dry it fast enough. We can't haul it. We don't need a 12-row. If my dealer brought me a 12-row folding corn head out as a demo, I would hook it up and run it, but that's as far as it would go. I have little interest in actually buying one. Hi from the Netherlands. Hey, Mama's talking to you. She says, hi, Rylan. Face is dirty. We're all caught up. Mama's watching. Tell Mama hi.
Hi, Mom.
You're too quiet. You gotta talk louder.
Okay. Hi, Mom.
You're usually really loud. I know better.
I'm tired.
You're tired?
Oh, no.
You take a nap?
Yeah, I'm going to take a nap because I'm bored being in here.
It is boring in here, isn't it? You're allowed to take a nap. What will your next big purchase be? Good question, Matt. I don't know. We're kind of going through that right now of debating what's the most important stuff, what's priority, what's not the priorities. I don't know. We've been talking about a sprayer for a long time. I would still really like to buy a sprayer, but it may be getting pushed down the list for a year or two because we have some other things that are starting to pop up, like maybe an increase or a improvement to our irrigation system. Maybe maybe a drone sprayer instead of an actual sprayer, or a Hagee. Maybe another semi-truck. I don't know. We've talked about a dry spreader, a floater. We've also got an issue with our nitrogen on corn that we may need to buy a 28 applicator. We have lots of things to spend money on. There's never a shortage of that. The question is prioritizing which one is the most important. And if I had to guess right now, the irrigation upgrades is probably what we're going to do. But I don't know that. Alright. People don't realize the benefits of GMO crops compared to non. They've been doing that to rice for many years. Yeah, it's not, we as farmers are not forced to plant GMO crops. We do it because they're better. They work better. They yield better. They're more productive. They're more profitable. Like, we want to grow them. And so I have seen no interest in non-GMO. There's not really a market anywhere around here too much that's going to pay a premium for non-GMO corn, and it would have to pay a premium in order to make up for the one, inconvenience, and two, potential yield penalty to growing conventional crops. I don't know where you would find that. So, eating lots of snacks. I wants to know if you're eating all my snacks. Nope, they're in the combine. Brayson's probably eating them all. He looks bored too. Jonesville has a new Haggie on the lot. Going to buy it. If Jonesville has a new Haggie on the lot, it is not for sale. Somebody owns it. Whether they have got a trade in there that would be available or not, maybe, I don't know. But no, I'm not going to buy it. You know how much a new Haggie sprayer costs? Anybody guess? Guess. Go ahead and guess. Tell me your ballpark on a new STS-12 Haggie sprayer with 120-foot booms. Yeah, Brayson's in the combine with Grandpa. Can you haul your man lift on your new trailer? I cannot, at least not legally, not safely. Would it break the trailer? Probably not. I probably could do it. But the man lift weighs almost 23,000 pounds. The trailer is rated for 25,000 total, including the trailer weight. That is like 7,000. So the max capacity of that trailer is somewhere around 18,000 pounds. And not only that, I don't have a pickup that can handle it fully loaded yet. I mean, that's why a new 1-ton diesel is in the shopping list. But we haven't gotten anything there, so it would be way overloaded. I'm not going to do that with the first thing I haul on my new trailer. So I got a buddy that does the straw stuff. I borrowed his flatbed step deck trailer for doing some seed deliveries this spring, and that's how we got it down there. So we just got to get his trailer, borrow that, or have him haul it for us. I would prefer he just does it rather than me having to do it. Alright, we should have enough to fill this truck. You guys see anything? Negative. Not really. All set up. Go, go. Open the gate all the way. Wrong button. Should have read the next question so I could talk to you while I'm doing this, but I didn't. So now you gotta watch. At least this part's fun? Yeah, this part is fun.
And watching it unload from the main part.
You can do the combine from the combine.
It's just you fit.
You didn't quite get the card empty, but that's okay. Alright. 58,000. 58,133 on the truck. Our grain cart scales are very accurate. Pretty well verified that a couple of times with loads taken to the elevator. The last one we checked was within 100 pounds.
Oh yeah, you do.
There's only 1,000 left on the meter. It's not very much. Alright, so that truck is full. I don't know how many acres we got left here, but it can't be a lot. Mike Mitchell might make you a deal on his X9. He's not very happy with his. Plugs up after 300 feet of combine on lentils. 680 goes right through it. Yeah, but what is Mike Mitchell happy with? Have you ever watched a video of his where he's just super happy with something? I shouldn't say that because I don't watch a lot of his videos, but I have seen enough to know that he is pretty critical of stuff, and he has high expectations, I guess we'll say that. And rightfully so. I mean, this stuff is expensive, it should work. But I don't know if he has a lot of patience with dialing stuff in and trying to make things work right, if they're supposed to. So. Farmers from Alberta, Canada. It was cool to see you vacation with us in Canada this summer. Yeah, that was a good trip. We enjoyed it. Any further word on remote info irrigation machine? Yeah, we're still talking about it. Have not made any decisions yet. We're trying to get some data or some information around on what size pipe, pump, horsepower, motor, all that kind of stuff that we need to be able to make that decision. If you bought the 360 Rain, if you irrigate multiple fields with both systems, probably need a second pump. Yeah, it would definitely require a separate pump, or it'd be a totally separate system. In theory, we could keep the Traveler and take that somewhere else and water with it. In practice, I'm not doing that. It's too much work. I'm not doing it. I'm selling it. And we're using the Cadman and the pump that we have and stuff to finance and pay for part of what we would have to buy to make the other system work. So I have zero interest in running a hard hose Traveler and the 360 Rain. If anything, we're going to run the 360 Rain. It's going to go really well, and we're going to say, crap, we need more of these, or we need to put some pivots in because they work. So 640K, 800 on a Haggy, $500,000, 585, 400. See, you guys are good guesses here. We got rain down here in Indiana yesterday and day 2. 700,000, 500,000. All right, so Haggy sprayer, a new one, depending on options and stuff. List price is going to push it over 800,000. Now, nobody pays list. I would say retail price, you're somewhere in the $675,000 to $700,000 of actual out-of-pocket dollars that it takes to buy a Haggy sprayer. We're not in the new Haggy sprayer market. We put $200 a year on a sprayer as it is. We can't justify that. So, yeah, that's not going to happen. And I have not actually gotten prices. I'm just going off of when you go on Deere's website, you can do a little build your own thing, and it'll tell you the list prices, and then I can take a pretty much standard discount off and get at least in the ballpark of what it would regularly cost us.
Hey, is that truck full?
Yes.
We could probably park the cart on the end of the field here and you could go dump it.
Okay. How many acres you got left? Or how many you got done?
39, so 46, so there'd be 7 acres left.
Right. Okay. Well, that'll fit on the cart, no problem. So, all right, I can do that. Well, this live stream just got more interesting for you guys. Yay. Yay, he says. Gotta put my shoes back on now. Go do something. We're gonna go dump a truck.
Yeah, he's got his shoes up the whole time.
We'll keep the live stream going. Rylan can entertain you while I'm driving. Can you do that? Give me some questions for Rylan to answer while we're driving the semi. Well, I'll ask you the questions. They'll probably want to know what your favorite tractor is or something. You think about it.
Oh, I know.
Well, don't tell us yet. Everything of mounting a gooseneck ball on one of your semis and using that to pull the trailer. No. If I'm going to use a semi to pull a trailer to deliver seed, I'm going to put a van trailer on or a semi flatbed. Why would I do my gooseneck with that? That doesn't make any sense to do that. So no. Plus, you lose the efficiency of running a pickup truck and being cheap to run. You know, semis are much more expensive. Let's see. Cancel. Where's this truck gonna go? Overhead. Right there. Done. Empty. Yeah, it'll probably be more. All right. Shut that off. Pull you guys. Sorry. Plug my iPad back in so it doesn't die. Let's take this cord just in case I need to charge my phone in the grain shed. Alright! Ouch! Static got me.
Yeah, that hurts.
Okay, come on, Rylan. Cord's away. We gotta walk over to the truck. Hey! You almost kicked me. Kicking the weeds. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Morelli's crying. She misses you. Aw. Hi, Morelli. How long ago was that? 3:19, 3:26, 7 minutes ago. Get your combine exhaust issue fixed. Seems to be. Dealer came out yesterday morning, found a sensor with some insulation on the wires cracked and broken and stuff, and they had one in stock. They changed that, and it hadn't come back when I was in the combine, but I made one round, so Dad hasn't complained yet. It seems to have fixed it. And that's under the 5-year exhaust components warranty, so didn't even cost me anything. That's good. He wasn't complaining much in 90 bushel wheat in the last video. They had some 90 bushel wheat up there, Mike Mitchell did. Good for them. Good for them. I guess they're not in Welker's geography of 2, 5, 15 bushel crops. That's just a whole different world compared to what I'm used to. Thank you, Alan. It's raining here in Ohio. Huh. We've got just, broken, partly cloudy skies. I suppose one of them could have some sprinkles in it, but I don't think we're going to get any rain today. We'll see. Not raining now, anyway. 23 STS 12 with 193 hours in Iowa. 629,000. Yeah, that's a used one. That's used! What does it cost to get into a good drone setup? So the drone itself, like a T40, DJI T40 spray drone, a couple of batteries, the controller, charger, that kind of stuff, you're right around 30 grand in that ballpark. Now you're going to need a tender trailer set up somehow, which you can spend as much or as little on that as you want. You might need more batteries, and then there's the training and licensing side of stuff. So I would say for $50,000, you ought to be able to get a really nice setup. Sunny and 25 degrees Celsius in Alberta, Canada. Let's see, 25. That's got to be in the 70s, right? That's a pretty nice day. It's cold here, isn't it? We had a fireplace on at home today. I haven't turned the heat on yet. What? Heat warms it up slower.
And the
Fireplace?
No, the fireplace is faster.
Oh. All right. Buy Tim's Haggy in 4 years. He'll be ready for a new one. There you go. I'm a real grain farmer in Saskatchewan. Okay. Brown's brought a spray drone. Yeah, I saw they had that in one video. I was really shocked to see them buy that because like the licensing stuff is a big deal, and you can't just buy one and start flying it. So, but maybe they've been looking into it longer. It kind of seemed like a spur of the moment type purchase, if you ask me. And I've been thinking about it for a long time, but the regulatory side of it kind of scared me away a touch. But after talking to some people down at the farm show, it's not as big a deal as I had initially thought. And well, I'm smart enough to pass this, dang it. I might have to actually study something, but I think I can handle it. We have a John Deere 760 and a 780. Nice. What?
I see the dip.
You see the dip? Ditch? Yeah.
Bridge.
Let's back to our truck. Oh, you hurting me all the time. Cool. See, I got him. Get up. I know, I'm going to open the door for you because I'm so nice. Okay, get in. It's an interesting Volvo sticker. All right, hold this. Tell everybody your 5 favorite tractors. Tell them your 5 favorite tractors, but they have to be able to see you. You have to hold it so they can see you. Okay? Go.
9RX. 9RX, 8RT, and a...
What was your first one?
9RX.
A 9RX. Why?
Because it's the strongest of John Deere.
It's the strongest tractor of John Deere. We don't even have a 9RX.
No, but...
Here, I'll hold on. You can buckle.
Why does that noise?
Because the air pressure is low. Okay, now I gotta drive. So you got 9RX, what's next?
8RT.
And you gotta hold it so they can see you. Tell them.
8RT. I said it.
8RT. Why?
Because it only has 2 tracks.
You like that it only has 2 tracks?
Yeah, and I like how wide they are.
Oh, you like how wide they are. What's your third favorite tractor?
9R.
The 9R? You like the 9R? Why do you like the 9R?
Because it has dual.
It has duals. Oh.
And it's big.
Yep. Okay, what else?
More horsepower.
What's the fourth?
Combine.
Combine, that's not even a tractor.
Fine. 40/20.
Oh, going old school. What do you like about the 40/20?
I like that it doesn't have a cab.
You can't shake it like that. You gotta show them. You like that it doesn't have a cab. Okay? One more. What's your fifth favorite tractor?
75/20.
75/20. And why is that?
Because I like the loader.
You like the loader. You know what you didn't say? The 8RX.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And that's because you only made me do fly.
Oh, what's your sixth favorite tractor?
The 8RX is probably my second favorite.
Oh.
Also.
Hold the phone so people can see you. Huh. What else do you like? What else do you like?
About the...
Anything. Equipment?
I like the field cultivator.
Do you like the field cultivator? What's your favorite job on the farm?
Pumping out the pump.
What?
Pumping the pump, that's me.
Pumping out the pit?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not the best job.
What else do you got to talk about?
I don't know.
No.
Well, we're already at the farm, so...
We're almost at the farm. We're not already there. How do you think Uncle Phil's doing planting wheat?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, I hope so.
And they're not even doing anything.
Yeah,
Why do they even have the trucks in? That's...
Well, there comes another one. They had 2 combines. The neighbors are shelling corn down the road.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we made it.
Okay, that's good.
That is good. Let me get parked and then you can, maybe I'll take the phone.
Okay, I like doing this job.
You like doing what job?
I like watching this. It's
Oh,
my
unloading
favorite.
trucks?
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Okay.
And one of my other favorite things is riding in the semis. Because it is the best thing in the world.
Okay.
This is too
There
hard
you
to do it with one semi.
Sorry guys for the cameramanship, but hopefully you enjoyed the conversation. You down? There's 192 people watching you. All right. So we got to start our generator. So we run our grain system with a generator out here. Allows us to use 480 phase. We got to start it up. Switch to manual. Push the button. There it goes. Close the door, let it smoke. She's a smoker. Alright. Now I know there's already some beans in our overhead, but that's where these are going. Check that, overhead. Start the wet leg. Start the pit. Put it on there. You gotta push it this way, now flip that thing over. Push, 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 no push. Hard. Got it. Now go the other way. Get up. Get up.
There's 0 beans coming.
There's a few beans coming. There. Yep, we need a sample. Okay, get the bucket. Yep, that one's good. Nope, go dump it out. Can you do it without falling in there? Okay, get a bucket, get a sample. Half full. Good job. Hold on, we're gonna mix them up a little bit. Super important step right there. All right, bring it in here. I think there's 2 trips there, but I'm not 100% sure. What? We need a step there? Yeah, we could. Okay. You gonna pour them in there? Okay, very careful so you don't spill them. Put your pants up, kid. Where are we at on comments? What do you think is better, drone or Haggy? I mean, a drone or a Haggy does a lot more. The advantage, so I assume you're talking just for fungicide on corn, right? The advantage to a Haggy is volume. You can spray 20 gallons to the acre. The advantage to a drone is that you don't run anything over. I honestly don't know that there's a huge difference between them. Okay, push this button.
Analyze.
Push this button.
This one?
No, this one. Did you just say analyze?
Yes.
Did you read that?
No, I knew the word. I knew the word sometimes.
Soybeans. Click on soybeans. Ah, you fell. Teaser images of the 700 Husqvarna X9. Yeah, I've seen that. Sample. Yeah, that's fine. Just push it and go. What's up? Mike has been using an S series instead. Oh, Rylan, this guy wants to know about the go-kart. He wants to know if that's one of your favorites.
Yeah.
Okay, push the button again.
I don't know what.
Okay, that's gonna go. Mike also has a 50-foot head on the 1000 models, not the 1100. Yeah, I mean he's pushing it. The whole lentils and not being corn and soybeans, I have no idea what a combine can handle and how much volume they're running versus size of the head and horsepower and all that. It changes a lot of. Sorry guys, pushed the wrong button on my phone. Anyway, no 8RX. Yeah, see, honey, he didn't even say RX. He said 7520, and I was thinking about John Deere's old articulated tractor generation gap. Yeah, no, we have a 7520, the newer style utility tractor. 14.7. So now we got to come down here, put a new date in. Today is 10-8. Yeah, you can go dump it. We're still on 5-2. This is. Oh, we should move that up a line. Okay. 14.7. Oop. Overhead. What's the test weight? 56.3. Okay. 10-8-23. There we go. All right. Good job, bud. How many hours on that beast? What beast are we talking about? Generator? I have no idea. Not a lot. We bought it, there was only like 300 on it. How long till Rylan takes over backhoe duties for Grandpa?
Maybe till I'm 7.
When you're 7?
Yeah.
That's in 2 months. Are we caught up again? Oh, I thought we were going to be way behind after all of that. Really? No more comments? Doesn't seem right. Oh, that's live. Alright. What else you guys got? We're dumping trucks. I'm playing with belts. Come on, flip. There. Need a belt for your pants is what
I
you
bet
need.
they'll start talking more once we get back in the green card.
They'll get talking more when we're in the grain cart? Yeah, they might. This guy waved at you. Ghost Rider. He went hi and smiled. Let's go check on our truck.
It's not.
You didn't put this tray back in there.
Huh?
You didn't put this back in there. You better put those back where you found them or Uncle Phil will be mad.
Huh?
Oh yeah, we can go a little faster. Oh, now it's tripped for sure. There are little yellow indicators. Bottom two are tripped. So this truck should go. Probably won't get any more than that. Alright, I'm going back inside. It's cold out here. And noisy. Glad to see you got your weather station back online. As soon as it was off when I looked at mine through the app. Yeah, I don't know why. Sometime in August there it quit working, and I messed with it a little bit and couldn't fix it. And then I was messing with it again there on, was it Thursday, Friday, whatever day it was. So it was raining. I think it was Thursday, and trying to see what I could do. And I made the whole base station in the office not work and everything. I was like, uh-oh, I major broke it this time. And then I looked a couple hours later and everything was back online. All right, so I got it fixed. It had still been recording stuff just on the console in the office and not putting it on the website. So glad to get that fixed, yeah. Just tuned in. Are you able to get the trucks in the field? Yes, we are. Yep, there's a few more. Hey. Good. Yep, Dad's combining. We're running. It's not too muddy. Phil's planting wheat right now across the road, so all things good. As far as you've been able to tell, has the oil burning issue on the combine been resolved? I'm hesitant to say resolved, but it seems to be better. I'm going to flip you guys real quick. It seems to not be bad, but we just haven't put a ton of hours on the combine yet to really know. I think it may still be going down some. You want to be in this? Is that the deal? You can sit on my lap. Okay. How many acres of beans do you have left to run this year? A lot. We're a little over 25% done. We got to have 1,000 yet or more. So we got a long ways to go on beans.
Daddy,
What?
I know that was Ben.
Ben? How do you know it was Ben?
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
What? That looks like
You've
Ben.
talked about replacing a semi-truck. What's the reason behind that? Better reliability, lower running costs, or something else? Your trucks seem reasonably good for farm trucks. Yeah, they're not terrible. That Cascadia I'm not a fan of. We've had all kinds of reliability issues with that. The Columbia is not great. It's not fun to drive. That really is a Uncle Phil thing. Like he gets really nervous about things breaking down, and so when they get aged and older and just at a risk for having issues, it really gives him a lot of stress. And so we try and keep them updated, and that's why. It is a reliability thing. I agree that our trucks are not bad. The new Volvo is really nice, having auto or the I-shift transmission in it and stuff. So trucks are kind of one of them things that's always on the list of things that we might upgrade. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Getting the Volvo helps last year. But used trucks have come down a lot in price since we bought that one. It wouldn't take a lot to upgrade one of the other trucks and have two really nice, reliable ones. And I've made the argument that we really only need 2 trucks, not 3. Ryland, let's pull this ahead. It is quite breezy out today. So you guys can sit right here for the 10 feet that I have to pull ahead. Climbing on a grain lag. control parking brake. Just like that. Dry enough to not need the dryer, I presume. The beans are dry enough to not need the dryer. We'll never dry 15 or under beans. Not gonna happen. Not worth it. We try not to dry beans at all. Like, it's a very rare occurrence. It won't happen this year. Fairly confident in that. I need another sample. Are you gonna get it? Grain carting and 120 bushel corn is boring too. Yes. Yes, it is. Good job, bud. If disease pressure in soybeans persists for the third crop, be worth considering if trucking a distance to get them to market. Maybe, but here's the thing. A lot of these diseases are the same diseases that affect different crops, just in different ways. And so, just because, good job. Just because you rotate to another crop doesn't mean that that disease isn't still present and persistent. It just means that it's showing up in a different way, right? Fusarium is a perfect example, where the Fusarium virus that affects corn can also affect wheat, can also cause issues in beans, and rotating isn't really going to help much. So,
can I do it?
Yep, you can do it. Having a third crop in the rotation, which we do with wheat in a lot of cases, it would help minorly. It's not going to be a solution. And if you don't have a market, you can't make money with a third crop or a different crop, and call it a fourth crop in this case. No, there's no reason to do it. So, I'm wondering if the oil burning had something to do with the dust last year, that issue on mower. I doubt it. It's possible, but I doubt it. Mom says you haven't been riding the go-kart much, so it's time to sell it.
Because you haven't charged the battery.
Oh, you can't start it on your own, so you can't ride it? Look at that, 14.74. They're identical to the last ones. 14.7. 55.4. Road 10, number 4 from that field. No, well, something's not right there.
What?
Phil's got the wrong numbers in there. 2, 3, 4. There we go. And this is... I don't know what's going on there. It's all right. I'm going to turn our buzzer on just to make sure that we don't overfill this bin. How many acres still to go? A whole bunch. A whole bunch. We are just getting started with harvest. We've got a long ways to go. I couldn't even tell you how many acres. Well over 1,000 of just beans, and we haven't even touched corn. So, how's the 8R steering seal? Yeah, that 8R steering cylinder deal. So we moved the steering stops, which let the seals hit on a new portion of the steering ram, the cylinder. Okay. And that seems to have eliminated the problem for now. It just changed the turning radius a little bit, and the wheel spacing, which is fine. It's working. It's one of those temporary farmer fixes that fix the problem, and until it's an issue again, we're probably not going to do anything about it, to be honest. Boys could change over to horses. There you go, instead of go-karts. I'm not buying horses. Two of the same truck, less parks to keep track of. Yeah, well, I would like another Volvo. Any septoria viruses? I have a lot of that in my tomatoes. Yes, septoria brown spot. We do see that a lot. What point would you consider extra storage on the bin site? Well, chances are we aren't going to have the bins full at the end of the year anyway, so I have no reason to add storage at the bin sites. The point would be when we're farming enough acres that we're filling everything up and we need more. We're not there. We're not going to be there for a long time. What do you do if beans are too dry? Do you let them sit and hope they gain moisture to get them before they crack? You go and get them. You don't let beans sit when you can harvest them. Start sooner. Do you always think about strip tilling for corn, and when? I think about it a lot. I don't know about always. Have not yet done it. Haven't been able to pull that trigger. There's a strip till bar sitting at the John Deere dealer at one of their locations that we deal with. Not the location we deal with, but the dealership that we deal with. But it's very expensive, and it's not quite set up how I would want it. It's the wrong size. It would work for a demo. It would not work for a long term. And so, since I'm really not willing to buy it, they're not too keen on bringing it out for me to try. And there's just not very many of them around here. Strip till is not really a thing here, and so nobody does it. And so there's no bars to try it.
Hey, Daddy.
What?
Why is this the handle like that and not the handle like that?
Because those are the doorknobs that Grandpa chose.
And I don't like
We got a handle versus a knob. He wants to know why. All right. Do you ever truck crops to Berkey to store or vice versa? Not really. We could potentially do that. It would never come the other way. We would never truck stuff from here to Berkey, or from Berkey to here, because the markets get better as you go east, right? Toledo is a better market than our local ones here. And so it would theoretically make sense to haul stuff from Waldron and fill those bins down there if they were not. And then just haul it into Toledo when we were ready to market it, if that's something we needed to do or wanted to do. But like I just got done saying, chances of our bins being full at the end of the year are pretty low. So it's not really necessary. How's the grass coming in? Good. The rain we got this week was really good for it. It's a little thin yet, but it has, what's it been, a week? Just over a week. So it's coming. It looks good. It'll be fine. You need to name your new box opener Brock. There you go. What are you doing? That would get confusing after a while. Ah! The wind is blowing the dust right at us here. Into the door. That's no good. Why are you hitting my chair?
chocolate.
Huh?
Chocolate, so I hated it.
It shocked you?
Yeah.
Shocked him, so he hit him.
Well,
How much rain have you gotten since Thursday? Well, the bulk of it came on Thursday. We had about 6/10. We've had half a tenth since then. Where is your farm at? We are on the Ohio-Michigan border. You what? You already knew that? What state do we live in?
Overton.
State.
Ohio.
Ohio. What state is the farm in?
Michigan.
That's right. Wow. You're so mean to me.
Well, you just beat me back. And that's when you get hurt.
That's when I get hurt, is when I get mean back to you? He's not wrong. That is when I get hurt. Someday it's going to get worse. I'm still big enough to be bigger and stronger than him right now. It's almost empty. Ah!
Open it, fall in the steps.
Stop. Gotta pull that down. Pull, pull, pull. Okay.
Why do you need to pull it down?
That puts air in the suspension. Alright, we gotta wait for this to empty out and shut the leg off. We might put some beans in the bin there later today. It'd be nice if they dried down a little bit. Although under 15 is not bad. Well, our top indicator did not trip yet, but there can't be much room up there. All right, leg's empty. Shut that off, and we'll turn our generator off and then head back to the farm. Get in. This is the house in Ohio for tax reasons. The house is in Ohio for wife reasons. No, it's just where I bought ground from the farm. Oh, you want to know how many hours? 14:35. This was a backup generator out of a bank in Jackson, banking center, and they had it set up with a 220 volt coolant heater, and like it had to be able to be up and running within 5 seconds or something like that of a power outage. It was something ridiculous that we didn't need, and it ran every month or a couple weeks. It would turn on and run for 20 minutes. It was a self-check kind of thing, and that was about all it ever ran. Do you want to talk to people again? You'll do it? I don't know what to have you talk about. I don't know what for you to talk about. Here you go.
I don't know what to talk about.
You know?
I don't know.
Ah! Don't drop them.
I don't know.
What's your favorite part of school? Uh-oh. What'd you do?
I
Let
don't
me see it. Zoomed you way in. There. Now hold it so they can see you. School. What's your favorite part of school?
Recess.
Recess. What else?
Math.
Math. Yeah, you're pretty good at math, aren't you? Tell them what some of your spelling words were this week. You don't remember any of them? You got done with your...
Hundred.
100. That was a word. Can you spell it? Don't want to. Okay. How about brag?
B-R.
Yep.
A.
Yep.
G.
Yep. You got it. Good job. Grandpa's done. He's waiting for us.
We took too long.
We took too long?
Yeah, we took 1 hour.
Oh, we went as fast as we could. Now there's a truck coming. What else can you tell people as they look at the ceiling? You can't hold the phone right. Oh, he's turning. We should try and get out of
Okay, I'll turn it the other way.
Oh, you're okay.
What's that?
What?
What's the next?
I don't know. What else should you talk about?
At school?
Yeah.
I like Mrs. Short reading books.
You like it when Mrs. Short reads you books?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I don't have any.
That's okay.
We just got to the field.
Good. Good job. Tell them what's going on.
Grandpa's already done.
He's waiting for us, isn't he?
He's waiting for us then. He better just unload into this. You've done
He's
that
already got
before.
drain tank folded down. He's already done. People definitely can't see you now.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have to work on this YouTuber thing. You're gonna be a good YouTuber someday.
Oh, okay, read the comments. The comments are back.
I gotta park first, and then I can.
One of the comments just says, now they're gone.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh, I wanna. There was a 4-wheel comment. That was the first one. It showed a 4-wheeler.
Showed a four-wheeler?
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't.
Do it in the first one.
The first one? That was a long time ago.
Oh.
What's that comment? No, that's not a comment. Alright, come on, we gotta go.
I turned it back.
Guidelines for entering and exiting, avoiding serious injury. That's hilarious that there's that warning sticker on a truck. Tell you how to get in and out. Okay, let's see.
Okay, keep talking with your comments. See, I can know where the comments are.
Hope I'm still around to see the boys help you farm. That's going to be awesome. Yep, that is going to be awesome. Oh, Dad's going to get the green cart. Sweet. He must want me to unhook the combine then. All right.
Okay.
He's walking over there.
Is he going? Brayson doing?
No, Brayson's still in the combine. He's probably sleeping.
He said, yeah, he's going to snap to me, which is not
Don't worry, you'll get your turn. Would you lease ground to a new young farmer? I mean, I would, except for that I farm, right? If I was not farming it, then sure. But I am farming, so no kind of thing. Windy, blowing dust at me. Ah, we should unhook the head while we're down here. Let's see, where can I prop you guys up? Sorry. Best I can do right now. Okay, how about right here? So let's sit there. You're gonna fall. Guaranteed you're gonna fall. Okay, you didn't fall. I'm impressed. With the new seed treatment venture coming, is there a possibility of another seed treater, either matching one or larger one? Probably not. If I have to buy another seed treater.
Daddy, look at the map, because look how good it is.
Look how good it is.
Yeah, look.
It was really good, you're right.
And look at that's the longest.
Dropped off a little bit over there, which we expected. What did we end up at? 72.9. 72.8. That's pretty good. Sorry, guys. You got to get along for right now. You got to get along. Stop, Rylan. Anyway, a new seed treater is unlikely. Because I'm still going to be box to box no matter what. Because a lot of this stuff that I'm doing for other people, or for this other guy, is still box to box. So we have to be able to handle boxes. And going to a drum style treater doesn't gain me anything. And they're not nearly as cost effective as what I have. So, and having another one, then you got to run two of them at a time, and I would need people. And right now, no. I would say no. I'm guessing Ohio has less taxes than Michigan in general. I don't know that there's a ton of difference, to be honest. Small differences. Maybe a little less. State income tax? I'm not sure. I couldn't even tell you. Do you use the generator enough to start thinking about putting solar panels and batteries? No. Solar panels and batteries would not work for our situation because we are high demand for short periods of times. What about the 360 rain when you have one irrigating your fields? Well, we will see. I'm still hoping maybe for next year. It is a possibility yet. We're still talking to them about it.
You could probably ride it into the field.
We'll see. We're thinking about that 360 rain yet. All right, guys, we might have to wrap this up because we got to move, and it's a lot to be on a live stream while I'm trying to move. We're getting a head dropped right now. What? You can entertain them? Does Brayson want to talk to them?
No, since he's not good.
You can't. What should we do with the combine? Just park it out of the way for right now?
No, drive it to the next field.
Who's going to bring the head? Who's going to bring the green cart? Who's going to empty the green cart?
You!
That's what I thought.
Tell Grandpa to chop chop.
You don't talk to your grandpa that way. So if and when your dad and uncle retire, who will be buying into the farm? Who will be buying into it? I don't know that anybody will be buying into it. Me? What are you talking about? How can he have nothing to talk about? He talks all the time. Mama says that about you. What's up? Say hi. You sleepy?
Yes.
Did you take a nap? Did you fall asleep with Grandpa?
Okay.
Ah.
And I got Skittles since Grandpa gave me 9.
9? I'm gonna have to give Rylan some. Have you heard any corn yields around you? I really have not heard any corn yields. No, I don't know. I've not. We have not gotten into any.
Drive it to the corn manure.
Chicken. We're just gonna park it up here a little bit.
Corn manure or what?
We're waiting on canola and barley to test dry enough near Red Deer, Alberta, Canada. Different crops for a little rain. Decent crops for a little rain. Rain comes now a little late. Yeah. What was your overall view of Brian Brown? I like Brian. I don't know him real well. Talked to him a few times, but he's a good guy. All right, boys, out. Do you move your feeder house and feed accelerator when you switch from corn to beans? Any difference? I do not. So I leave the feeder house drum up all the time, and I do not change the feeder house or the feed accelerator speed ever. It's always on a slow speed. Come on, down. Thanks for the videos. We're always ready to watch. 8 a.m. We're always ready to watch. Yep, you're welcome. How long have you all had the 9R? Just wondering when the 9RX will show up. Yeah, so 9R, that's an interesting one, right? We got it in 2014, and it feels like plenty of tractor. It's not high-houred. It seems just fine, but we ran the 9300 that we had before that. We got it in 2004, so theoretically, 2024 would be the 10 years and when we should think about upgrading, but I guess that'll happen. I'd love to go to a 9RX. The cost on these things is outrageous, so I don't know that it would happen, but we're going to watch Dad unload the 9RX here, or the 8RX. It's an 8RX. And then we're going to wrap this one up. I think he can do it. The monitor, the iPad's all set up, so he should be good there. He doesn't know what he's doing, though. All right, guys. There you got it.
It's a perfect piece.
Gonna rev her up. We're gonna stall the tractor. If you open that gate up wide open with the tractor idling, it will stall it. He's good. Motor View Farm sweatshirt time. It is sweatshirt weather. Go grab yourself some. Farmfocus.com. Thanks, Jay. Manufacturers talk about profit margin. Farmers talk about yields. These similar terms for talking about profits. Well, yield is what we can control more so, right? We can't control prices very much. It just depends on your marketing plan. But the higher we can make yields, the better our profit margin is going to be. So they're definitely connected things. So, all right, guys, that's what we got for today. Thanks for watching this one. We'll try and do some regular live streams throughout fall here in the harvest. But, we're gonna end this one here. So thanks for watching. We'll have a video out tomorrow morning. Make sure you check it out. See ya.
Bye.
Tell them bye.
Bye.